Okay, today I'm going to be showing you how I make all of my videos, like on TikTok and all other like portrait platforms. So there is a lot to talk about, but I'm going to try and like focus on all of the main aspects. One of the main things is that the reason why we're doing this, obviously, to get ourselves out there, to get, say, our hobbies viewed by other people. One of the main things that you want to focus on is location, because if you do this in like your back garden or something, then it just looks unprofessional, because it shows that you haven't really given a lot of time into thinking about what you're doing and making everything look good. You got location, you got time. Obviously I didn't really plan that very well. I was hoping to get a sunset or something nice, but don't really look sunny to me. Talking about equipment, having a good camera is definitely helpful, especially because these days the standard for quality has really gone up. So if you are looking into doing something like this, I definitely recommend investing in like a camera or something. The one I use is the M50 Mark II, and I've got the 55 to 200mm lens on it right now. And I've also got this lens, which is a 15 to 45, which comes with it as standard. So you don't have to get a £1,000 camera or just spend loads of money, but it's definitely useful. At the end of the day, the main thing is that you're doing what you love. I know it's cheesy and that, but if you do something that you hate, you're really just going to be motivated by the end goal, which when you eventually don't get that end goal, which most likely is going to be unrealistic, you'll just quit. So the main thing is that your main drive and main motivation is because you're doing something that you actually care about. Now, when it comes to getting shots or videos like I'm currently doing, terribly actually, can't focus, there we go. You want to try and focus on focal points or something that people are going to like want to see. So like, for example, you don't want to be taking a video of the reflectors. You want to be taking like the engine or the logo or the wheel or something. The exhaust, that's a good one that I like to go for. But what I do, since I've got a professional camera, I just use the presets. Yes, I should be using like all manual shit, so if I go on manual now, manual exposure, I should realistically be using that because then I can get exactly what I want, but it's just such a faff, personally. And I mean, shit, it works, yeah, but presets are made exactly for what I want. So close up, landscape, portrait, sport mode. And at the end of the day, if you don't want to spend money on a camera, fuck me, you could always use a phone, because there's a very growing, I wouldn't say fan base, but there's just a wide range of people starting to use their phones because of how good they're getting now with the camera. So why is on camera now? Obviously, normal photo mode isn't really the best. Portrait is probably what you want to use if you're taking in photos. But if you want to, say again, go professionally, then you can get an app where you can actually adjust all the stuff that you use. So like the shutter speed, ISO, white balance, autofocus. I use that just in case if I'm like out and I see like a nice little shot that I want to take. I'm like, oh, I don't have my camera on me, but this will do. Now the one that I use is called Moment. Hell yeah, I'm alone now. I can be weird. Oh my god. But no, yeah, I only use this, say if I'm out and I didn't really plan anything. I try and stay away from it because obviously, you know, quality over quantity. That's the main thing that I go by. Now, going on to extras, you know, apart from the camera, you could also get a mic, which I've got in that bag, but One thing that I've just recently bought, which I actually wish I'd bought sooner, is tripod, because obviously it's a bit self-explanatory. I have no friends, so getting videos and shots of myself is very fucking difficult. So that's why 90% of all my photos and videos are literally just the bike. But not anymore, because this thing by Jobby, Chip Y, I don't fucking know. But I have got some shots in particular that I want to try and get. When it comes to getting shots of the bike, you want to try and focus on a very certain rule. That's too short, or whatever. So you want to try and get things in the foreground and background to give perspective and space to what you're doing. Makes the audience more engaged in the video. So if you ever see, like, in oh my god, what the fuck? In cinematography, how there's something in the foreground, because there's, oh god, I don't know what his name, but there's a certain director that does an incredible job on it. Absolutely incredible. Where he has this rule where you have something that you can, that is in like smelling distance, arm's reach, and then something further back. Which really just gives an incredible perspective of the whole scene, because it really makes the viewer feel engaged, like they're in the scene. Obviously this is like movie type shit, but fuck it, that's the quality that we want. So the shot that I'm trying to get now is me walking up to the bike, but I want a bit of the bike to be in the bottom of the frame. It's something that I thought about. Now it's just coming up with some random shots I could get. One great thing to have when doing these shots is, of course, patience. It may take a very long time to get that one shot that you need, but once you get it, it's so rewarding. As well as when you're actually making one of these videos, you want to make sure that when you're finished with it, you want to make sure that if someone says, "Oh, did you make this?" you want to be proud to say that you did, and not just be like, "Oh yeah, I made that." And extra batteries is definitely a must, because you will be out here for a long time, so you want to try and get that perfect shot.